No niin, täällä ollaan taas. Jouduin pistämään nauhoituksen hetkeksi poikki, kun piti vähän säätää noita asetuksia, mutta nyt ne on kunnossa. Nyt meillä on myöskin niinku mikki, joka ei yhtäkkiä vaan tipahda pois linjoilta, mikä on tosi hyvä juttu. Edellisissä peleissä oli vähän ehkä sen kanssa ongelmia. Äänet toimii, mikä on ihan hyvä juttu. Kuvakin on. Viimeksi ehkä tää kontrolliskeema tuntui vähän luonnollisemmalta kuin mitä oli aikaisemmin. Aikaisemmin vaati niinku vain tämmöstä näppäin yhdistelmää. Sitten peukalolla piti tähdätä first personista asetta. Jaha, viimeksi me otettiin Harrieria vastaan pienimuotoista Mortal Kombatia. Se päättyy. Se ei ollut ihan niin mukava kuin toi Hind-taistelu MGS1. Onpa taas tosta vielä lisää näyttöjä. Noin. Multistriimissä on näköjään muuten taas kohtuullisesti viivettä. Täytyy taas muistella, miten tää meni. Tehän voittekin itse asiassa kertoa mulle, mitä mun pitäisi seuraavaksi tehdä.
The enemy has already entered the nuclear launch code. Secure the president before they can confirm and finalize the code input. The president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
Ja sitten oli myöskin semmonen tieto, että presidentti on saattanut ehkä vapaaehtoisesti antaa koodin, mikä ei ole yhtään hyvä juttu.
Make contact with him before the confirmation of the nuclear launch code. We're going to start repairs on the Kamov. That should keep our hands full for a while. I did a round of Shell 2 during bomb disposal. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okei. Snake pystyy. Kyllä tästä oikeasta tatista tuli. Shell 2 kore on vähän huonossa kunnossa. Se taisi ottaa muutaman osuman tossa äsken. Tästä ilmeisesti piti jotenkin päästä. Pystyykö tuohon hyppäämään? Okei, mä en halua tohon. Väärä nappi.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Tuo 3D-printeri just mukavasti lopetti. Okei. Tossa on rationne. Okei, näillä itemeillä on nyt kivasti niinku kerrottu, että mihin voi itse asiassa mennä. Okei, ei tonne. Mä olisin kuvitellut, että se olisi ottanut kiinni tuosta reunasta, ja ei. Okei, jos me lopetettais nyt niinku sählääminen ja tehtäis jotain järkevää. Okei, mitäs tää otti tosta laidasta kiinni? Okei, mitäs mä tein sen äsken? Ei. Taas ihan haukossa nää napit. Näistä videoista on aina sillain niinku aika paljon 90% leikattava pois. Okei, eli kuvittelisi. Noniin, nyt. Mutta ei tää mene mihinkään. Niinku A päästään irti.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
Onkohan ton kanssa pitänyt muuten leikkiä hieman enemmän. Mut nyt kun on muuttunut taas tää ohjainskeema, niin eli toi näyttäisi siltä, että sinne pitäisi Ei kun nyt se ei jostain syystä ota, se vaan tipahtaa.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Grab, katsotaan netistä, miten se pitäisi oikeesti. Back against any railing. Ei.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Joo. Niin oikeelle ja ylös mun piti niinku. Mä painoin oikeelle, niin se ei liikkunut, mutta kun painoin oikeelle ja ylös, niin sitten se tosiaan. Mitenköhän tuota grippiä pystyy levuttaa? Sen pitäisi pystyä niinku pistämään. Jaha. Noin. Okei. Step by step. Älä tipahda sinne. Ehkä tätä olisi pitänyt harjoitella jossain turvallisemmassa paikassa. Se on kun katsot toi kontrolli tonne lähtee nimenomaan tonne. Se on kameran kulmasta riippuva juttu. Mihin mun pitää niinku tätä näin niinku tattia vääntää. Sen takia tää on vähän sillain niinku tän tyyppisellä ohjaimella hankalaa, kun sä et voi portaattomasti säätää myöskään tota niinku juoksunopeutta, vaan se on niinku se juoksee täysillä tai sitten se hivuttaa itseään, niin tää on tän takia niinku on myöskin analoginen moodi tässä ohjaimessa päällä näköjään. Niin. Jos tää näyttää vähän awkwardilta, niin olette ihan oikeassa. Se on lievästi awkwardia. Tää pelaaminen. Tää on niin vanha peli. Se ei ollut välttämättä niin kuin se... se niin kuin... käyttäjämukavuus ei välttämättä ollut ensimmäinen juttu tohon aikaan. Tai ehkä Kojimalla niinku. No. No. Kyllä tosta pääset. Mikä mättää?
Jack, is that you?
Tallennamme cliffhangeri tilanteessa. Niin.
Hang in there.
Yritetään roikkua. onko se niinku, että mun täytyy toi... Okei, se ei pääse tonne vasemmalle, se pääsee tähän oikealle. Katsotaan Joo, nyt vauhtia, nyt vauhtia. Uh-oh.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Taimainen ensimmäisenä. Aika monta kutia ammuttiin huutiin. Noin. Sitten tää, että mun täytyy poistua tästä first personista, että mä voin vaihtaa.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
Onneksi mä tallensin vähän aikaisemmin. Hetkinen. Hetkinen, mä tallensin se tuolla toisella puolella. Diagonaalinen liikkuminen on jotenkin niin. Niin kuin mä siis mielestäni tässä tallensin. Okei, yritetään nyt välttää noita. Nyt ne sotilaat tulee.
This is not a pretty sight.
Arvaas kuka ei kohta niinku myöskään hirveen nätti näky. Kun sen pää tulee tohon varvun kohdalle, niin ai niin, tosta piti ei kun piti roikkua yli. Muistaakseni. Miksi sä kamera olet siellä? Tää on liian korkea, se ei pysty tosta roikkumaan. Rose. Jos sä ihan oikeesti... ihan oikeesti tallentaisit nyt tässä kohti, kun tarvii. Noi, uusi savetus.
Hang in there.
Oliks tää nyt se, että tosta piti vaan juosta ja sitten piti limpota? Ei. Mä en tiedä mitä toi kamera mielestään tekee, kun se on täällä näin. Ja toisen kerran sama juttu. Kai se ihme voi sattua monta kertaa. Tässä mä taidan pystyä niin käyttämään tätä railingia hyväkseni. Jos mä löydän sen oikein kulma.
What's going on? Right.
Siis mitä vanhemmiksi nämä pelit tulee, mitä enemmän osia tulee, niin sitä niin... Hei tästä! Jos mä käynnistän sen uudestaan, saanko mä ladattua ton noin? Juuri sen tilanteen, mistä mä olen. Muuten toi tuntuu lähtevän tosta checkpointilta liikkeelle. Jotenkin, että siinä on automaattinen checkpointti ja se lataa sen jostain syystä. Ei. Tää on tää... No tätä nyt sitten jauhetaan. Pelin vaikein kohta. Vaikkei se sais olla. Pitäis olla haastava eikä semmonen, että sä joudut 20 kertaa sitä tekemään. Pulun kakkaa. Tänne login kakkaa.
This isn't happening.
Joo.
Jack, you have to answer me. Jack!
Joo, nämä vanhat pelit oli tosi helppoja. Ja siis tää on itse asiassa syy, minkä takia myöskin niinku... Tää ei ole ollut mun suosikki Metal Gear, tää 2. Et tässä on vähän liikaa tämmösiä näin, että... Hehe-kohtia ihan vaan sen takia, että... On haluttu... Ei, sama kakka. Tuntuu siltä, että Lokit on kostanut tolle nyt sen ammuin pari. Musta tuntuu, että tätä kakkaa ei ollut täällä ihan niin paljon äsken. Saatan tietysti olla väärässäkin. Kanan kakka.
This is not a pretty sight.
Joo.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Lokki.
Was there a noise just now?
Okei, eli tässä, joo, se oli kans liian... Keskittyminen herpaantui hetkeksi aikaa. Joo, eli toi on 3 laatan mittainen, niin se ei oikein onnistu tää. Tää, että tosta limpois yli. Et sä sinne mene. Noin. Tätä haettiin pois lokkitieltä. Lenni lähtee nyt pois, hyvä. Lenni menee pois oikeesti, noni. Sitten oikea nappi muistetaan, eikä väärä nappi. Rose kultasen, niin voisitko nyt oikeasti tallentaa?
Jack, is
Olen
that
eri tasossa. Nyt sun on pakko tallentaa tää mun paikka.
Hang in there.
Joo. Kuis roikkuu.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Eikö tosta pääse sisään? En mä sinne halunnut. Oliks mulla...
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Tulee vähän liian lähelle. Silppukäsigranaatti. Level 5. Siellä 2 on tuolla. Melkein täydellistä. Olga on paikalla.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
The plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will. At the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Tää haluaa kostaa Snakeille.
I don't trust him.
Tää ei tiedä, että niinku Osoletti petti sen isä.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die.
Tehokas mikki muuten ottaa seinän läpi.
We'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Niinpä tietysti.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
That was part
We
of the
start living
agreement.
for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel.
No täällä osuu presidentti.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
Niinpä. Ja se ei oikein tykkää lentävistä itsemurhaohjuksista.
If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Ok. Pressa. Okei.
Jack, is that you?
Tiedän kulta, että meillä on erimielisyyksiä, mutta voisitko oikeasti tallentaa pelin nyt? Näyttäisi ainakin hyvältä.
Hang in there.
data launcherin. Jaha. Siinä on tykkitorni pistetty ja kamera. 2 tykkitornia itse asiassa. Eli mulla on 1 chaffigranaatti. Se on Nikitan ammuksia. Okei, tossa tulee lisää chaffia. Kartta. Sen ammuksia. Se on todennäköisesti eri kerroksessa. Basement 1. Se on ehkä siis sillain niinku looginen sijoituspaikka. Okei, oikealla on. Tänne ei pääse. Oikeesti täyttynyt vedestä.
Snake, do you know where I can find some remote-controlled missiles?
Hyvä idea.
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2.
Noniin.
But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion.
Hetkinen.
Most
Tää
of
vesi missä
B1
mä
is
oon
probably flooded by now.
on myrkyllistä. Jäk. Mä joudun varmaan oikeesti sukeltamaan. Tästä mä tarvin sukellusvehkeet. Joo.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Noniin, nyt sanotaan vasta.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Okei. Mikäs se lyöntinappi nyt olikaan taas? Okei, se oli toi pyöreä nappi. Nyt löytyy sekin. Okei, O-nappia hakkaamalla. Tää on tosi epämiellyttävää. Kai täällä on ilmataskuja jossain. Merimiina!
Right. Are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Tää on taas niinku sillai... Uimiskontrollit on niinku päinvastaiset kuin normaalisti. Tää on niinku joku... Okei, delfiinillä menee. Unohdetaan se vasen tikku tästä näin. Niin... Löytyisikö katosta happi? Löytyy itse asiassa. Okei, eli vasempaan tikkuun ei tässä tarvi hirveästi koskea, ellei halua siitä, että tulee semmoista hirveätä sählinkiä. Ja merimiinoja kannattaa vältellä. Okei, nyt mä alan ehkä päästä vähän niin kärryille tästä. Okei, on tässä joka huoneessa periaatteessa, niin... Ja niin on vielä myrkkyä kaiken lisäksi täynnä. Oh.
You have the remote-controlled missile.
Okay,
Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with
Se oli siinä se ohjus.
before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Mä oon tukehtumassa täällä. Kumassa jopa. Okei, eli se on merimiinasta.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Merimiinan vieressä huoneessa. No, kolmas kerta toden sanoo. Mä ainakin tiedän missä se on. Onks mulla yhtään mitään mitä voi käyttää? Tupakkaa ei näköjään voi käyttää veden alla. Okei, mä vaan otin vahinkoa. Aika kova tyypi. Kyllä mä suunnilleen pääsin nyt hyvälle tosta noin. Se söi yhden rationin toi.
Jack, is that you?
Olipas se.
Hang in there.
Sitten. Operaatio etsi ilmanvaihtokanava. Pullet. Mä luulin, että se oli ohjus eikä luotiase. Okei, ovi on kiinni. Tossa on ilmanvaihtokanava pohjoisseinällä. Itse asiassa 2kin jopa. Mitähän tuolla kännykällä muuten tekee? Okei, Stingeri ei välttämättä ole oikea ratkaisu. Okei, eli tällä sais periaatteessa kai vinkkejä. Presidentti pelästyi vähän.
What are you doing?
Pois siitä, herra presidentti. Pois sieltä sähkölaitteen vierestä.
Stop it!
Noi. Enpä ole ennen ampunut tilaa, jos on panttivanki, niin ohjusta. Kerta se ensimmäinenkin. Noniin, herra presidentti, teidät on pelastettu.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
No, ohjushuoneeseen saattaa
I'm
kielessä.
prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
No.
What are you...
Aha.
What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Onko se totta, että nanokommunikaatiota ei voi salakuunnella?
Do you read me,
Nää
sir?
olettaa ainakin niin.
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now,
They're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
Jaha.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
Kysykää edelliseltä USAn
You
presidentiltä.
have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised
Illuminati
you've never heard of
meininki.
them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Tää hyppäsi aika syvään päähän salaliittoteorioiden kanssa tää kakkospeli.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Uh-huh.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor.
Edellinen presidentti.
That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full
Kuulostaa
access
hyvältä
to the
taktiikalta.
military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces.
Tuo
Not to
vaatii tekoäly.
mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information,
Se on
making
internet
it
hub
possible to
myös
shape the
samalla.
truth for their own purposes.
Se vähän Deus Ex
In short,
meininkiä.
the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community. Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Uh-huh.
Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Ja lisää uiskentelua.
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Ja Ocelot unohti. Toi on vähän hankala uskoa.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it?
Tää ampui se.
The President! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Tämähän ei ole taas noitten terroristien kannalta hyvä juttu, jos se haavoittuu. Carrier boy.
He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Okei, se kuoli. Mut siis jos... Okei, mietitään hetken aikaa. Jos Ocelot oli niin kuin patriottien puolella. Ja patriottien kannalta... Siis se oli kaksoisagentti ekassa pelissä. Nyt se on kaksoisagentti tässäkin. Pakko olla, koska siis se on pissannut niin monen muroihin. Ja varasti siis Metal Gear Rain alussa patrioteille. Mikä tää Lalilelu on? Onko se joku niinku organisaatio, mikä vastustaa patriootteja? Mut nyt se käytännössä teki siis palveluksen patrioteille ampumalla ton presidentin, koska sitten ne ei pysty laukaisemaan ydinasetta. Oh. Ai niin joo, tää on se huone, mistä ei voi soittaa. Joo, hyvä, että ovat ohjelmoineet sen.
Colonel, the President is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the President and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the President's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the President. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the Vice President, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that,
Eli se
it
on
almost sounds like I should have assassinated the President to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
Palataan ajassa taaksepäin.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites.
Äänetään mun
If I
ottama
remember
kuva.
right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
Cypherin ottama kuva.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. Did the perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it.
Kolmoisagentti.
Time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Jack, is that you? Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me.
Ai.
I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Raidenilla on melkoinen niinku Menneisyys. Okei, elikkä seuraava tehtävä.
Raiden, locate Emma Emmerich and have her put the president's disk to use. Emma is on B1 of the Shell 2 core.
Okei, se on Shell
The clock is
2.
ticking. Locate her before Arsenal gear goes online.
Mä kuvittelin, että sanottiin tuossa äsken, että se on B1, niin kuin Shell 1. Näköjään se. Täällä ei mitään kivaa. Jaha, se on uintireissu taas. Onko mitään millä vois...
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something
Hyvä
I have
aika.
to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
Aha,
What?
hyvä homma.
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She
Yeah.
can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
What?
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
Aha.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Oliko se Northeastissä vai missä se Emma?
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's core. Go around from the south and you should be able to reach her. Start out by swimming south.
Okei.
Emma's probably being...
Etelä on siis... Ollaan lähellä kohdetta, kun on miinoja. Onko toi ovi semmonen? Joo. Oikee ovi. Jaha. Siinä meni ruumis. PSGT, siis yönäkö kiikarit? se on jumissa. Tuossa on portaat sen täydessä. Ja.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Se sai naarmun.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Jaha, pahus.
Coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Aha. Vetypommi.
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression.
Okay.
It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Jack, tell me you're all right. Don't give up.
Joo.
Looks like he's anticipating the incoming bullet's trajectory from the movement of your muscles. Relax, though. He doesn't have you all figured out. Right. Don't use the target locking function. Vamp will anticipate your trajectory if you do, and you'll never manage to land a shot.
Eli älä lukittaudu kohteeseen.
Vamp seems to be anticipating the trajectory of your shots from the minute movements of your muscles. There's no such thing as a perfect system, though. There must be a way to throw him off and land a shot.
Ouch. Ei mä haluan. Tätä veitsiä voi itse asiassa torjua ampumalla pistoolilla. On muuten aika huonossa kunnossa. Tulipa vaan mieleen. Okei, tonne ei kannattanut hypätä. Ja uudestaan. Pieni aika, kun se on haavoittuva. Tää ampuu ihan hirveetä roikkoa tää granaatti laukaisin, mutta se sitä kokeilla tietysti. Okei, se ei tykännyt siitä. Granaatinheiti on varmaan ihan ok tällä, jos saa osumaan. Jos se hyppää tonne just tonne orrelle, niin se ei välttämättä. Okei, nyt se otti. Ja tää on tyhjä. Ouch. Ikävä tyyppi. Oli väärä ase. Kummakin otti osumaan. Kyllä ihan onnekkaan tommonen. Tuntuu siltä, että toi on kyllä paras toi. Melkein tuo pistoon. Aha, ruuat on loppu. Ei toi. Tuossa täytyy... Just olin lähdössä. Väärää nappia. Kun mun täytyy painaa niinku kahta täällä näin, että se poistuu tosta first personista. Kuinka se tykkää olla tuo. Se ärsyntyy siinä vaiheessa, kun sillä on enemmän tai vähemmän osumapisteitä jäljellä. No niin, tuu vaan. Sama paikka. Loppu tosta kudit. No niin, nyt se osuu oikeeseen. Kävi säkä. Okei, nyt se suuttuu. Oi. M4 vaan. Meren pohjaa. Katsotaan nyt kuoliko se oikein. Ei välttämättä muuten kuollut.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Jack, is that you? Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Kateutta.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Eli tästä pääsee tonne. Joo, tonne ei kannata hypätä. Mites se sanoo? Snake, kerro uudestaan mitä mun pitää tehdä.
Raiden, we don't have...
Pohjoiseen. No. Aakon ammuksia vaan. Aha. Paikan kartta. Mulla ei edelleenkään sitä. Noniin, löytyy. Tää oli sillä pelaajalla, että jos pelaaja ei tajua.
Are you all right?
Missä sousuihinsa? Täällä ihan ok olla.
Who are you?
Jennifer Hale on tänään ääninäyttelijä.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Jaha.
Better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Haluatko hukkua nyt ihan
All
oikeesti?
that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. That endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just
Voi olla
hold your
tietysti
breath.
hysteria.
I'll do the rest.
Jaha.
First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you
Toisella
think you're running out
puolella.
of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
First boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Mä oon niin tosi hyvä tässä uinnissa. Ensimmäinen. Ensimmäinen ohi. Body armorin löytyy. Mä en kyllä näe yhtään mitään täällä. uudesta.
This isn't happening.
Mä en oikeesti muista mihin pitäis nyt mennä. Se voi olla lievästi ongelmaa. Saa huomattavasti vähemmän aikaa pidätellä hengitystä.
No.
Sekuntia ennen. Joo. Bodyarmorit tosta mukaan. Sitten se oli tästä. Vältetään miina. Ehkä. En tiedä mihin mun pitäisi. Se on toi. Luultavasti.
Raiden, go with Emma to strut L. If you exit the Shell 2 core and head south on the KL connecting bridge, you'll get to strut L. There's no time. Move it! Press down and hold the action button near Emma to hold her hand. Start moving with the button pressed down and you can lead her by the hand.
Tää rikkoo aina
Push
tän
the
neljännen
action
seinän.
button again to let go.
Et sä sinne veteen me. Takaisin. Väärä nappi. Onks tää nyt se oikea paikka vai väärä paikka?
I can't go on.
Tää oli oikee. Taukopaikalla. Terve vaan kasirit, mites juhannus menee?
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid.
Ja, hyvin menee.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much.
Kyllä tää vielä draamaksi muuttuu.
So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good
Ihme
job.
kyllä.
Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her
Rikkoo
a
tän
hand.
neljännen seinän kertomalla mitä nappia pitää painaa.
Take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
Okay. We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal.
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Tästä on jotain niinku 15
You
vuotta
knew
kun
our
on
family's dark
nähnyt.
history and still got involved? What's wrong
Nähnyt
with you?
toisensa.
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
Kosto on aika monella sivuhenkilöllä motiivina tässä.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Jees, sitten uudestaan hukkumaan.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
Ah.
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Joo, kävi pieni onnettomuus.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Tekoäly, jonkinlainen
You look surprised.
neuroverkko.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure.
Maailmanlaajuisesta salaliitosta.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The president said that arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Laite, joka pystyy hallitsemaan internettiä.
Information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history
ei tunnu sillä niin kuin, ei sulle tunnu mahdolliselta enää nykyään.
The lifespan of the average individual is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever.
Koska sitä oli tehty 2002.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway.
2001
Do you know how
itsensä.
many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one
Siis on
huge
Google.
censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Google.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean?
Halus näyttää
I guess there are
veljelleen.
plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. the program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Jaa, tämmönen salaliittoteoria.
The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right.
Terroristi-iskussa sattuu samaan aikaan kuin harjoitus.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
Se oli elossa viimeksi kun näin.
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
Niin, ja tämä
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Se kertoo silleen, että siellä on Stillmanin ruumis.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Onko juontaja pelannut Minecraftia ikinä? Mä pelasin sitä alun perin niin kuin beetana 0.26 versiossa. Vaan Peli-Rahdin sivulta löytyy mun kirjoittama arvostelukin. Sitten oli se aika, kun mä olin mukana niinku 5 More Minutesilla, mä oon viimeisessä Minecraft Edu-koulutuksissa ollut. Niinku, ne kehitti Minecraftista kouluversio, mikä Microsoft sitten osti. Se jäi tosin 1.7. Minecraft Legends on muuten tulossa. Me mietittiin kavereiden kanssa, että mitähän siitä niinku tulee. Tai siis onko mitä uutta käytännössä siis, mitä on jo modattu niinku siihen Minecraftiin, niin okei, Stillmanin ruumis. Tää on vähän stressaavaa tää uiskentelu. Mut joo, Minecraft Edu on kyllä paras versio niin kuin mun mielestä Java Minecraftista. Siinä oli kaikkea computercrafti muun muassa mukana. Pystyt ohjaamoimaan kaivosrobottia. Mistä sitä pitäisi mennä? Vasemmalla. Emma on kuolemassa. Ei. Väärä huone. No nyt se hukko. Ei pitäisi puhua Minecraftista samaan aikaan kuin uimataidottoman kanssa. Mitä Teletappi sanoi, kun tippuu lihamyllyyn uudestaan? Niin, nyt ei millään sählätä tätä. Paitsi että tosta saa takattua ilmatasku. Tietysti tämän pelin kanssa ei pitäisi olla ankara, koska tää nyt on vaan ihan oikeesti 20 vuotta vanha. Mut siis se, jos me vertaat MGS1, niin pidän ne silmät kiinni, tuossa on ruumis. Niin 3 vuotta myöhemmin tää on ilmestynyt MGS1. Tekniikka on mennyt ihan hurjaa vauhtia itse asiassa tossa. Ouch. Miksi se oli pieni merimiina? Siellä oli kylpyankka. Kumiankka oli kans siellä. Tuossa taskussa. Mä epäilisin tietäväni missä ollaan, mutta... Ei siitä. Ei siitä. Jumituttiin nurkkaan. Tuossa portaat. Äkkiä portaikkoon. Miten niin stressaavaa?
I can't go on.
Ei enää ole vesiesteitä, lupaan. En mä oon kyllä ihan rikki.
Oh no, bugs! I can't handle bugs.
Niinpä
I
tiedät.
hate them.
Okei. Rose, voisitko tallentaa pelin?
Jack, is that you?
No niin.
Well, Jack, it sounds like you and Miss Emma are getting along
Jaha,
just fine.
kateellinen.
I've been monitoring your every move and conversation. I can't say it's been fun.
Give me a break. I'm only trying to keep her spirits up.
Is that right?
Absolutely. My mission is to get her to the computer room.
That's all?
Yeah,
You're lying. You're attracted to her, aren't you?
I'll admit she's cute.
Cuter than me?
Rose, you're beautiful. You know how I feel about you.
Have you remembered yet?
You mean April 30th?
Tän takia ei oteta tehtäviin tyttöystävää mukaan.
Wrong. You're not even warm.
What is it then?
Forget it. It's nothing. Maybe I'm just a little jealous.
Rose.
You'd better get moving. Good luck.
Mä taidan tän muistaa. Ei käytetä ohjusta. Ei käytetä C4, vaan käytetään tätä näin. No niin, jäätykää ötökät. Haha, kärsikää.
Let me rest. Just for a second.
Okei, nyt mä pystyn vaihtamaan jostain syystä tätä. Hei.
I'm so tired.
Kännykkä. Se antoi vinkin tosta ötököistä. Ensimmäinen kerta kun kännykkää on käytetty antamaan vinkkejä mulle. Okei, näköjään se on nyt vaihtunut sillä, että mun täytyy pistää tää ase pois ennen kuin mä pystyn poistumaan tosta first personista. Mä en tiedä miksi se vaihtui yhtäkkiä tää kontrolliskeema. Mikä on tosi ärsyttävää, mutta niin se vaan on. Noniin. Rami vastaan ötökät. Tosi hissin päällä on vielä.
Oh no, bugs! I can't handle bugs. I hate them.
Siinä on vaan muutama. Tilaan kuitenkin hissin tässä. No niin, mennään nyt. Toivottavasti sä tykkäät venäläisistä sotilasta, niitä saattaa olla myöskin edessä. ei tota nappia. Väärä nappi.
Jack, is that... Jack, how far do you think the Patriots' digital control extends?
I don't really know, but it probably influences a lot of what goes on in our
Luultavasti
everyday
Pornhub.
lives.
Even mundane things like which movies and songs become a hit and what kind of clothes we wear?
I think taste would be the easiest thing to manipulate. I mean, think about the kinds of film and bands everyone wants to go to see. It's whatever's at the top of the charts.
Mikä saa rahoitusta?
The charts are made up.
Exactly.
But you can't really control individual taste. It's too closely tied to personality.
I don't know about that. Trends have always been
Menee aika
about following the
syvälliseksi tää
leader.
keskustelu
Not
taas.
necessarily.
The age of direct personal interaction is over. So is the idea of word-of-mouth communication. Rose, you have any friends you've met online?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
How many?
Well, if you count only the ones I talk to a lot, I'd say about 20.
How many of those have you actually met?
1 or 2 tops.
Uh-huh. That's how it is for everyone, I guess.
Tää on aika mielenkiintoinen, kun nämä Metal Gearin ennustukset on käytännössä toteutunut. 20 vuotta vanha peli siis.
You'd have no way of knowing.
Fake identities?
Right.
Mikä on nykyään ihan oikeasti ongelma.
For you to know for sure.
Well, what about people who do meet face to face then? Like us?
Us?
Have you ever really shown me the real you?
I wouldn't even know the real me myself.
But you're being honest with yourself now. Well, that's how I see it.
Well, how am I being honest?
I've never seen you show so much feeling. Fear, anger, even a kind of giddiness. It may seem a strange thing to say, but you're living out loud for the first time that I've seen.
I'm just trying to get the job done. This is war, you know.
I do know that. I'm just saying you're different from your usual restrained self.
What about you then?
I always want to be open with you as much as I can.
Tuossa on tullut tässä näin viimeisten kuukausien aikana niin venäläisten sotilaiden tyttöystävien välisiä puheluita niin kuin julki netissä, niin sen...
Jack, is that... Hang in there.
Niin se on ihan kyllä mahdollista tyttöystävän kanssa tapella, niin... Tämä. Tapella tyttöystävän kanssa niin taistelua kentällä. Täältä täytyy päästä ensiksi ulos. Snake sanoi, että tää on tyhjä. Täällä voi silti olla niinku... jotain vartijoita vielä jäljellä.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Mä mietinkin, että... Mä luulin Snake että sanoit, että nää on poissa. Mites me nyt selvitään tästä? Pienipäinen tyyppi. Hyvä. Mennään piiloon muuten seuraavaksi. Nyt ei mene hyvin. Sitä ekan pelin tutkaa kyllä niinku kaipaa. Muotiliivitkin on itse asiassa ihan hyvät tässä vaiheessa. Joutuu odottelemaan, että toi hälytys menee pois. Ei täällä nyt näy olevan mitään vartioita, mutta pystyy varmaan kuuntelemaan hetkeksi aikaa. Uh-oh.
I need some help here.
Understood. Backup unit, into the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Surround the enemy.
Pahus. Ah. Ah. Ei, nyt ei mennyt hyvin. Se tuli hissistä se vartija, se huomasikaan veritahdat, niin sitten tuli hälytys. Noniin, kokeillaan nyt vähän paremmin tää. Noin. Älä säikähdä Emma, mutta mä vaan raahan tässä ruumista ohi. Piiloon. Jonkun täytyy hoitaa nämä roskat pois. Sitten mennään mahdollisimman nopeasti nyt tonne seuraavalle ovelle, että ei tässä tuo automaattista hälytystä. Se muuten saattaa tulla automaattinen hälytys niin kuin tuossa puolessa välissä matkaa. Joutuu pakostikin taistelemaan. Ketää tulee paikalle? Siinä on 2 miestä maassa, ne nukkuvat ainoastaan. Eivät ole kuolleita. Olen pahoillani, mutta nyt minun on lisättävä teidän traumajanne tällä matkalla.
Freeze! No!
No niin, pasifistinen peli tuli. Eli me ollaan tossa. Pitäis mennä vasemmalle. Tässä vaiheessa vois tyttöystävälle taas soitella, jos se olisi sen verran leppynyt, että tallentaa meidän tallennuksia.
Hang in there.
Rati on full. Syömme siis. Okei. Tarkoittaakohan tää sitä, että mun kannattais tästä näkökulmasta ei oikein näe yhtään mitenkään mihinkään. Polvelta voi onneksi tässä pelissä ampua. Tää ei tee yhtään mitään. Jauhegranaatteja, tai siis noita häirintägranaatteja on tossa. Niitä on jopa 4 tällä kertaa. No niin, mennään. Joku on korjannut tää. Jekkulangalla korjattu. Okei. Taas nyt. Okei, tästä ei pääse, tostakaan ei pääse. Okei, peli ohjaa meitä, että tähän suuntaan ei mennä, ovi on rikki. Ja toi tähtäilee tonne alas. Ymmärrän yskän. Okei, nyt se kattelee tonne päin. Mitäs nyt sitten? Mihin mä pääsen tästä? Ei vaan pitäisikö mun sammuttaa toi tulipalo tossa noin jotenkin? Okei, tää toimii ihan hyvin. Ja noin teleportannut noin Venäjästä. Otin osumaa. Tää pandaken käyttö oli ehkä semmonen, mikä tuli niinku vähän turhana tässä pelissä. Okei. Sitten toi Stingerillä. Jostain syystä, että Stingeri lukittuu myös sotilaisiin. Aha, tää ei osaa mennä alaspäin. Ei. Siksi mun pitäisi keksiä, että miten mä pääsen tästä. Riittääkö tämä? Puhelin soi. Use the coolant spray to put out fire. Taas noita on. Okei. Uudestaan. Mun ensimmäinen ajatus oli siis ihan oikein, mutta mä en vaan jäänyt niinku tajunnut että siellä oli se puhelimesta tuli vinkkejä. Mä sain sen puhelimenkin niin kauan aikaa sitten. Toi ei ole välttämättä. Takaa tuli. No joo. Tää oli tässä. Tässä kannata tapella nyt. Jotain aika selkeä, että jos tekee yhdenkin virheen, niin sitten ne tulee sun päälle. Tätähän kai seuraavassa aika paljon pehmennettiin, ettei ne tuu heti niinku sieltä tuu SWAT-tiimi kimppuun tosiaan. Välittömästi. Se on toi yksi vartiomies nyt. Mikä pitäisi sillä hoidella? Sitten leikkiä tossa noin niinku palomiestä. Nestemäisellä typellä. Ja Nikita muuten näkee jostain syystä. Se on tuolla alhaalla nyt. Chaffit. Mennään sitten. Aikaa kun toi silppu on voimassa, niin pitäisi sammuttaa toi tuli. Hoidella vartiomies ja sammuttaa toi tulipala. Vartiomies on tossa. Hyvä. Tää kyllä tuskien taivaalla. Mennään. Tulipalosta vaan läpi. No se oli hyvin käytetty 3 chaffigranaatti.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
Vitostason ovi.
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Ainoastaan 4-tason kortti. No,
Giving up already?
tällä on. Koska se on vaan johtava tiedennäinen.
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
On ihan hauska toi, tää nainen, siis tää ääninäyttelijä on huomattavasti vanhempi oikeesti. Okei, varmuuden välttämiseksi. Ja hermojen säästämiseksi. Tallennetaan. Ja täytyy kohta puoleen lopetella kans. Niin.
Hang in there.
Seuraavaan bossitappeluun vois mennä tosiaan. Täällä on taas ytököitä.
There's somebody there. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Ammuttiin selkään. Hierokaa nyt sitä. Se on hyvä, kun se tulee niinku 10 sekunnissa toi nopean toiminnan joukko paikalle. Hyvä vasteaika pojilla kyllä. Täytyy vaan olla vähän varovaisempi nyt takaisin. Niin kuin se on, tästä sen näkee, mutta kun peliä katsotaan yleensä tuo näkökulma on erittäin ikävä välillä. Ei.
There's somebody.
Nyt liikkeelle.
Requesting backup.
Nyt voisi itse asiassa olla hyvä hetki käyttää miinoja. Oliko mulla yhtään? Miksei se on... Noin. Sitten menoks. Ja viukkamiina. Käytännön källi. Emergency exit. Noin. Huh. On tää melkoista säätämistä tän pelin pelaaminen. Just sellaista kuin mä muistinkin, että tän pelin pelaaminen on. Jaha. Ne paineet. No, toivottavasti sä tykkäät pitkistä tikkaista myöskin.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
Niinpä
I
tietysti.
say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
130 jalkaa.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
En.
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone.
40
I
metriä.
can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Kyllä tää menevän ihan hyvin. Vähän pitkät noi askelvälit, mutta toimii.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Reidin on aika sunshine, kyllä. Tää on niinku se ikäviin saattotehtävä ikinä. Jaha, siellä on droneja taas. Mä tykkään noista tosi paljon. Ja vartioita. Mä luulin, että nämä kaikki lähti pois, mutta ei ne lähtenytkään.
I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person.
Mites toi putki?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
Joo.
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E.
I'll
get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR? Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Sitten jostain syystä tässä pelissä tarvii lääkkeitä, että voi sniputtaa. Ja se kaatu. Mutta aika herkällä tää. Makuuta on parempi ampua. Aha.
Emma, open your eyes.
Ai siinä oli miina.
Emma!
Tässä ei hirveen kauan mene. Saatan ehkä tältä puolelta pystyä tukemaan paremmin. Sama tarina kuin äsken toi. Sitten termalit päähän. Niin on. Tranquilizerilla. Miksi? Mä en näe näitä näin kaukaa niitä termaleita. Joo. Hei tähän voi itse asiassa hyvä lopettaa. Jatketaan sniputtamista sitten ensi kerralla. Huomenna varmaan jotain muuta. Niin kuin esimerkiksi